What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. So it looked like new information has been revealed about Caitlin Clark's impact with the current WNBA attendance. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Indy. Let's get it. Let's go. There's been a lot of debate about Caitlin Clark and the current state with the WNBA attendance. A lot of people's trying to take credit for it, but me personally, I feel like Caitlin Clark single-handedly is putting butts in the seats at every game she's playing in, bringing millions of viewers across the country tuning in to this WNBA season, and we owe it all to her. Now, granted, she came in with a phenomenal rookie class. You look at Angel Reese, Camila Cardosa, Cameron Brink, and a host of others, but no one has had the impact that Caitlin Clark has had. Well, new information has been revealed about how big of an impact Caitlin Clark has been with the whole WNBA attendance as a whole. It's being reported that Caitlin Clark's WNBA attendance stats are outrageously impressive. Numbers crushed all of her critics. Caitlin Clark is personally responsible for a significant boom in the WNBA attendance. The Indiana Fever have a very disappointing record of 4-10, though the team's first 14 games, but there's no doubt the team is by far receiving the most attention in the league, and part of the reason is being one specific answer. They have the face of the WNBA, Caitlin Clark, on the roster. The Indiana Fever rookie is simply carrying the league more or less by herself by generating massive ticket sales. Caitlin Clark's WNBA attendance numbers are incredible. Sportscasting published some fascinating data earlier this week on what kind of draw Caitlin Clark is having for the WNBA, and the numbers are jaw-dropping. Some of the major finds are road game attendance spikes 80% when Clark is visiting. She accounts for 33.5% of all attendance for the season as of Tuesday publication. So you mean to tell me Caitlin Clark is racking up nearly half of all of WNBA attendance? This is major. The WNBA games featuring Clark have 105% more fans in attendance, 15,591 compared to 7,645. The Fever draw 36% more fans on the road than any other team in the league, with the average of 15,000 people in attendance. This young lady is running the game right now. The Seattle Storm, Los Angeles Sparks, and Washington Mystics all saw attendance increase of more than 100% when Caitlin Clark arrived in their city. In fact, the only team that hasn't had a huge spike in attendance was the Las Vegas Aces, with only a 33% increase. The next closest is the Connecticut Sun at an increase of 29.10%. Caitlin Clark is doing big things. There have been 53 WNBA games this season as a publication that didn't feature Caitlin Clark. Those games drew a total of 405,000 fans. The 13 games Clark has played in have drawn in 200,000 fans. That's one of the most incredible stats people have ever seen. So when it comes to Caitlin Clark and the whole attendance right now, she is owning nearly half of all of the WNBA attendance in the entire league at 33.5%. This is major on so many levels. And what's crazy about this whole team is that her team is sitting at 4-10 right now, but yet and still, people still want to see more and more of Caitlin Clark. This is just showing you the impact this young lady has had on a nation. This is incredible. Moving on to another story. We know that Caitlin Clark comments about her name being used to promote a false narrative is drawing major eyeballs all over the nation, and many sports analysts is weighing in on the entire situation. Fox Sports NBA analyst Rick Buckner has some things to say about it. Let's roll the footage.
I just laughed. The reporter says, I know you just want to focus on basketball. And then asks the question that has nothing to do with basketball. Like the audacity of, I know you don't want to talk about this, but I'm going to ask you to talk about this. Look, there's no way to treat her fairly. The only people that are treating her fairly are the WNBA players, because you're coming in and everybody has said you are all that. And if I'm a WNBA player and everybody's saying you're going to take over this league, I've already been here. I've already been playing. Like, you're going to have to show me. And this, how she's being treated by WNBA players is no different than any great player coming into the league. They all get tested, and particularly when they're a skilled player and they're not very strong, what are you going to do? You're going to be physical with them. That's just the nature of the game. It's not headhunting or any of that. So, look, we can't treat her fairly because we've never had a player that's had her popularity coming into the league. And so they're going to be missteps. They're figuring it out as they go. And
like LeBron didn't wade into social issues when he was 22. Michael Jordan didn't.
Nor were we asking him.
Yeah.
But now we ask him all the time, and even that's not fair. Like,
it's not. Anyways,
it's where we are.
Bucher,
it's the media's fault.
Yeah, blame the media,
us.
not us.
Yeah.
Blame the media.
Yeah.
Those guys.
You mean that media?
Yeah,
you can blame all of us.
That was Rick Buckner stating his opinions about Caitlin Clark comments in regards to the question that kind of threw everybody off. But Caitlin Clark, like always, gave a professional answer. But just like I stated, that has been the topic of discussion today. And it seemed like every couple of days, bro, is something new surrounding Caitlin Clark. And so now people is using this as a thing to draw headlines. But whatever the case may be, I'm wishing Caitlin Clark nothing but the best. Get down in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts about this. Keep them bills on, because you know I'm going to bring you the news. And until next time, man, shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out.